Today we're breaking down the most sexiest Family Guy characters. From Lois taking control when she absolutely shouldn't, to Bonnie casually stealing attention of every scene she's in, and Jillian being sweet, clueless, and somehow irresistible, Family Guy has a strange talent for making moments like these stick, and then making fans ask the same dangerous question. Why was that? Kinda hot. So right now we're ranking the sexiest characters by fan obsession, on-screen framing, confidence, chaos, and that unexplainable crush appeal. And don't lie to yourself, because you've thought about at least one of these. Make sure to stick around to the end because you might be surprised who didn't make number 1. Number 10, Ida Davis. Kicking off this list at number 10 is a character no one expects to find here, and that's exactly why she belongs. Ida Davis isn't framed as a typical sexy character, but Family Guy doesn't need to spell it out for fans to feel it, because from the moment she appears, Ida dominates the screen with sheer presence. She's tall, bold, self-assured, and completely unbothered by anyone else's comfort. In a show full of insecurity and chaos, Ida stands out by simply not caring. So why do fans still read her as attractive? Why does Ida register as a crush for some viewers, even when the show seems determined to play her for laughs? Because attraction isn't always about flirtation. Sometimes it's about authority and aura. Ida ain't no punk, and her appeal comes from confidence that never cracks. She doesn't apologize for who she is, doesn't soften herself for approval, and never lets the joke land on her. That unmovable self-belief turns into power, and power is compelling. For a lot of fans, that confidence reads as strength, presence, and control, traits that are undeniably attractive, even if they're unconventional. Coming in at number 9 is Connie D'Amico. At number 9, we're entering dangerous territory, because Connie is attractive in the exact way you're told not to like. She's cruel, popular, effortlessly confident, and fully aware of the power she holds. Family Guy frames her as the classic high school queen bee, but there's nothing insecure or fumbling about her. So why do fans still crush on someone who's objectively awful? Why does Connie register as hot, even when she's bullying everyone on screen? Because Connie embodies a very specific kind of allure, which is untouchability. She's confident to the point of arrogance, never doubts herself, and moves through the world like consequences are for other people. That mean girl energy isn't subtle, it's quite literally weaponized. The show doesn't soften her, redeem her, or pretend she's secretly kind in any sort of way. Connie is attractive because she's sharp, dismissive, and emotionally unreachable with an ice-cold personality. Ice cold, baby! For some viewers, that danger is the appeal. She's the crush you don't root for, but you just quietly acknowledge. Connie isn't likable at all. Let's not confuse that. Because she's not meant to be. But she's memorable, commanding, and visually framed as someone who knows she's desirable. She'll chew you up and spit you out before you have a chance to blink. And that truth is exactly why she earns the number 9 spot. Number 8, Trisha Takanawa. On number 8 we have Trisha, the girl whose confidence could give Lois a run for her money. She's a classic, cool, effortless, somehow flawless type.
Tom, I'm standing here with flawless skin next to the shedding, crumbling, dusty, ancient relics of white people my age.
The vibe, the attitude, the way she can casually be in the room and dominate without trying, effortlessly demanding attention. Fans can't resist her mix of cool composure and subtle sass. She's stylish, fun, and a little intimidating, which basically makes her the perfect combo to make your brain go, why am I crushing on a cartoon? Trisha proves you don't need to be the lead character to make hearts skip a beat in Quahog. With her effortless charm and undeniable appeal, she's basically fan crush perfection. Number 7, Ellie Hitler. Sliding into number 7 is Ellie Hitler, the girl whose name alone gets heads turning. She's sharp, stylish, and somehow manages to radiate that I own this room energy even in the chaos of Quahog. Every scene she's in, you know she's going to leave an impression and probably a fan crush too. What's so irresistible about Ellie? It's that mix of confidence and mystery. You never know what she's thinking, and honestly, that makes you lean in closer. Ellie has that perfect balance between sexy, smart, and a little mischievous, and a tiny bit intimidating. She's the kind of character you can't ignore. the one fans low-key daydream about but would never admit to their friends. From her witty comebacks to her visual style, Ellie screams fan favorite in the making. She's proof that even in a world of chaos, Quahog knows how to craft a character that's impossible to forget. Coming in at number 6 is Angela, the no-nonsense office power queen who runs Peter's workplace like it's her personal runway. Sharp heels with a sharper tongue turns every entrance she makes into basically a mic drop moment. In a sea of Quahog chaos, Angela manages to command attention effortlessly. And yes, it's kinda irresistible. So what makes Angela stand out? Is it the mix of sass, authority, and that unwavering confidence that makes you think, wow, don't mess with her? Because even in a cartoon, that kind of presence is magnetic. Angela combines brain, style, and attitude in a way that makes her a fan crush for life. She's the type who could shut Peter down with one glance, and yet somehow makes the office feel like a runway for her charm. From her clever comebacks to her poised demeanor, Angela proves that sex appeal isn't just about looks, it's about how you own the room. In Quahog terms, she's basically untouchable and absolutely unforgettable. Before we keep going, if this is your kind of Family Guy content, make sure to smash that subscribe button for more Quahog chaos. Sliding into number 5 is Lois Griffin, the perfect storm of charm, confidence, and that certain something that makes fans melt. She's clever, sexy, and effortlessly magnetic. And in Quahog, she's not just Peter's wife. She's the woman everyone notices, admired for her beauty and brains. But why does Lois stick in fans' minds? Is it her classic red hair, her playful smirk, or the moments when she proves she's way more than just a housewife? Fans remember the time Lois managed to steal Meg's boyfriend right under everyone's noses, handling the situation with a mix of teasing charm and confident grace. She's too hot to handle and too cold to hold, a heartbreaking hussy that does whatever she feels. Every glance, every smirk, every sly remark oozes sex appeal. It's that combination of beauty, wit, and audacious confidence that makes Lois impossible to forget and a force to be reckoned with. Coming in at number 4 is Bonnie, the polished, confident, and effortlessly stylish Quahog resident. She exudes that cool, mature allure that makes her stand out even when chaos reigns around Peter and the gang. But why does Bonnie leave fans swooning? Is it her poise, wit, or that subtle spark that screams, dangerously attractive? Because Bonnie's appeal is rooted in authority, she doesn't chase attention, doesn't need validation, and never lowers herself to match the madness around her. She's emotionally mature, sharp, and completely unshaken by Peter's antics. That "I've got my life together" energy hits harder than any exaggerated gag. Bonnie isn't loud sexy, she's secure sexy, and in Quahog, that makes her rare. For number 3, we have Jillian, Brian's lovable, goofy, and irresistibly bubbly girlfriend. She's the kind of character whose charm isn't only about the looks, it's about her playful energy, carefree attitude, and the way she effortlessly turns every room into a fun zone. But what makes Jillian so captivating? Is it her clueless innocence, her playful teasing, or the way she makes Brian look like he's won the lottery just by existing? It's her playful banter, infectious smile, and effortless confidence that make it clear why she's one of the sexiest characters on the show. It's not her curves, instead it's her energy, her presence, and the way she makes everyone, especially Brian, just melt. Coming in at number 2 is Donna, Cleveland's wife. She's the ultimate mix of sophistication and sass. She's elegant, confident, and has that effortless charm that makes fans swoon. Donna's allure isn't just in her looks, it's in her poise, sharp wit, and the way she carries herself even in the chaos of Quahog. So what does make Donna so unforgettable? Is it her sly comebacks, her style, or that magnetic presence that leaves everyone watching a little enchanted? Or is it her no-nonsense, smack-a-hoe, I wish a would attitude that pulls you in? Donna's attractiveness comes from tension, not charm. She's the quiet reminder that in Family Guy, aggression can be just as compelling as confidence. Fans love this because it's not just her beauty, but her confidence, composure, and that electric energy that makes her impossible to ignore. Her charm, wit, and poise combine to make Donna undeniably sexy. And last but not least, taking the crown at number 1 is Alana, the girl next door turned fan favorite heartthrob. Sweet, curvy, and effortlessly charming. Alana is the kind of Quahog resident who makes everyone pause mid-episode just to admire the vibe. From her sexy casual outfits to that sly smile, she's the definition of approachable yet unforgettable. But what cements Alana as the sexiest character in Family Guy? It's not just her looks, it's that perfect combo of warmth, charisma, and sexy charm that makes you root for her every scene. Alana proves that sex appeal doesn't need chaos. It could also be subtle, which is teasing and magnetic. She's the girl you'd want to chat with, laugh with, and well, maybe sneak a crush on while Peter's antics unfold around you. Her charm is grounded, but undeniably powerful, and fans can't help but rank her high on every Who's Hot in Quahog list. Alana is impossible to forget and makes her the ultimate crush for generations of viewers. Each character has her own style, her own heat, and her own fan base ready to defend her. But who gets your vote for the sexiest character? Are you Team Alana, rooting for Jillian, or sliding with Donna? Drop your pick in the comments. As we learned in this video, sexiness isn't just about looks. Want to see which of these hotties could actually survive a full-on Peter level disaster? Check out our countdown of strongest versus weakest Family Guy characters next. Until next time, keep it sexy.